This is the new project. Just got it. Person who had it had decided that they wanted to dismantle it and didn't really know where to go from there. So that's what they did. They took all the doors off and put on little foam boards. Although I'm lucky I do have all but one of the doors. It's a original taillight assembly, and that's what the person thought they would do for a new one. But all of the electronics, the doors are going to have to be replaced and rebuilt. And I've got a pretty good plan for it, I think. I'm not really quite sure. I'm trying to back up. I can't get far enough back. There we go. I like the big bumper. I'm having to keep it covered with a tarp right now because I think all these windows leak, so everything will have to be washed and redone. These windows here are some kind of a light plexiglass. They're pretty scratched up, so either I'm going to replace them or just clean them up. But these seals have to be replaced right here, where rather than just buy the seal and put it in, they just used like silicone. And then take the window off and put in some gray sealant. Have to do that on top as well, all the way around. These windows from the inside, you can see here, you can't see, but they're cracked. They don't open, so they should be pretty easy to replace. We'll see. I've never done this before. He pulled the stove out, didn't know how to get it back in. I found out later that the front seat was missing some bolts, and that's probably how they got the stove out. But the handle on the door didn't work when I got it, and they had put in this super thick foam door, and these, which are kind of nice. I might leave that in there as just a security feature at night while you're sleeping. But this handle wasn't working and just required a couple new springs on it to get it going. That's the lock to lock the handle for at night. But this is the inside. See, it's completely stripped down except for the top cabinets are still there. But he took everything out at a home that he was, I guess, renting, and then he got kicked out or left or whatever, and that resulted in him leaving everything there and losing everything. So this was broken. Somebody had driven over something and bent it, and I got it fixed. But I don't know if I like it because it flexes down on the door. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So I don't really use it yet because I'm not sure about it. So I got this little handy thing from a store for $7. That's pretty nice. Allows you to come in. I already threw the top foam mattress out. It was full of mold and wet. You can see where everything's been leaking, but that's why I bought the fiberglass top, so I can take care of all this. But there's a good picture of the cracks on that front plexiglass from sun damage. So I'll be wanting to replace those. Probably go with a composting toilet in here that can be moved out for a shower so that you have a nice shower. These have to be, the vents are going to have electricity put to them so that you can have a fan in there. You want a fan in your vents. They work just fine, but you definitely want a fan in there. Anyway, refrigerator's gone. Three types of fuel refrigerator. These are the wires that are left. So I'm probably going to put a 1000 amp 12 volt battery system right here where I can get access to it from this door. Put in a charge controller and an inverter and run everything in here as AC. Because the air conditioner is AC, all this is AC, I just might as well run everything AC. That's my thought anyway. I don't know. If anybody else has better suggestions, I'll listen to them. The water tanks are here. The heater's going to come out because we're going to run everything electric and get rid of all the gas. And I think that's a good idea. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is my next project, is to make this all nice and pretty. I'm going to keep the steering wheel, put a leather cover on it, got to reupholster everything and get her going. The transmission is shot, so I need a new transmission. I didn't pay anything for it. I mean, pretty well was a gift, so I'm not too unhappy about that. It needs new tires, front end, transmission. It needs exhaust has a leak on it. Everything was just kind of dummied up, but it does have the dualies that you want. Not the dualies, you know, the axle, a full floating axle. For some reason the exhaust pipe was routed over here. Don't know why, but it goes all the way underneath. I'm gonna probably stick it out over there if I can. But the ladder was missing. He didn't know where the ladder went. See, it tore out of there. I don't know why you want a ladder up there. There's no room up there to store anything. You need to put a storage rack on the back here, because there's really nothing, as you can see. See? Where are you going to store something? You got that little space right there. That's it. Big deal. There's nothing else up there. Anyway. Won't that be fun, cruising around the country in a little 18-footer? It's just me, my wife, and I think if this works out the way I want it, this will become my daily driver, and I'll sell the GMC. Very nice. Very nice. Needs new mirrors and, of course, paint job and whatever. But, you know, little at a time, get her done. Very nice.